Alright, we are starting day 3 in Blueprints. We've been off to a great start so far. Let's see what we can experience in this third day. Alright, got my 50 steps. Nothing outside for me to look at yet. So let's just go wandering through the house again, see what we got going for us. Alright. I always head off to the right first. It's tradition at this point. Oh, the breaker box right out the gate, huh? Let's... Ooh, that's so tempting. I still don't know how to do the puzzle, which is a bit of a problem, and I should probably figure that out at some point, especially since I took a screenshot of the clue, but I gotta figure it out. But I could do the pantry. Breaker box seems good out the gate, though. Let's skip it. I might regret that. We'll see later on. I'm gonna skip it for now, because I want a banana, apparently, and a few coins. So, good decision making. That's what we're watching to find out. Wonderful. Mail room. My package has been delivered. I don't really want to miss that. But at the same time, I'm not excited about blocking off my way up and potentially my way to the right. But my package has been delivered. And I don't know that it gives you... I don't know how that drafting works, if it gives you the rooms ever again. Probably does, I would imagine. But... ugh, what a decision. Let's do the mailroom just so we can show you guys what we're looking at here. It could be a bad decision. Let's see, anything cool here? Okay, someone is no longer employed with our staff. Denny Ravained. Who knows, maybe that'll be a thing later. Amateur lockpick kit. Gems? Wonderful. That is really great. I think I'm very okay with that. Oh, that's just the letter from my dad. Yep, nothing we haven't seen in here except for what that package had. So that was some good stuff. Happy about that. Was it a good idea, though? That's the question. We will find out. Alright, heading into here. Look, as much as I like the doorway, I'm not willing to block off two sides here. So let's just do the hallway. Keep ourselves safe. Move on through. Get to this corner. There's our utility closet again. Bedroom, meh. Commissary, meh. At this point, let's grab the utility closet. Turn off the power. Is there any point in turning those off? It didn't actually do anything to help me. Turn the garage on in case we uncover that. There we are. Someday people are going to be like commenting and be like, why won't you just figure out that breaker box puzzle? It's because I tried it one time and it sucks to figure out. But I'll have it figured out one of these days. Okay, so here, chapel gives me the most access. None of them go up. You know what? Let's just be dumb. Hey, why not, right? We already started it. Let's block off both ways. I want to do the puzzle. So let's take a look here. Grab the old key. And if you recall the rules of the puzzle, there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. So let's see if we can figure this out. First off, white one. The other two boxes contain gems. Well, we already know that's false because only one box can contain gems according to the rule. So we have a false. All three boxes contain gems. Well, we know that's false. So We're off to a great start. This box contains gems, which means it's the only true one. Off we go. Easy. Unlike the rest of this place. See, what scares me is walking into this room, because day 3 is going to be really short if there's no way out. Oh, man. Don't like it. Hey, I have a way out. A den, no less. Wait. It's a good thing I didn't pick that. That would have been bad. We got to do the passageway. Still opportunity for us to get ruined here. Boiler room, nook. Let's do the chapel. I don't like to lose money, but at least it gives me 2 ways out. Let's just look in between here. Anything on the ground? No. Nothing. Nothing out there. I might have to pass through this a couple times, which is really unfortunate. But let's go left and see what we can get. Yeah, I want this to bypass for sure. We're gonna have to do the corridor. Okay, here. Good, we have a pathway down, and we can get a gem if we get the den. Spread gems in each green room. But that doesn't give me a path up. I think we gotta do the den. Here's that gem they were showing us there. Anything cool in here? Any clues? There's that bird. Hey! The trunk is locked. Don't I have a lockpick kit? Can't I? Oh, it only works on doors, I think. Yeah. Too bad. I needed some keys. Well, if I find a key, I'll come back. Alright, hey, we got a closet. Perfect. A dice. This lets me essentially roll some new floor plans if I don't like the options I've got. Could be a lifesaver. And then a gem. Not bad, but also not amazing. Hoping for a key, honestly. I mean, there's a key, but I'm also risking everything. Risking things if the chapel doesn't have a good way out. Ugh. I'm taking a lot of risks, I feel like, but I am really tempted to do the storeroom just because it has a key. Incredibly bad decisions sometimes pay off. Hopefully that'll be the name of my video. Instead of incredibly bad decisions never pay off. I don't know. We'll see. Oh gosh, wasted a footprint there. Please give me more keys. Oh, I mean, it did. Not the keys I was thinking of, but more keys. I was hoping for like normal room keys. Well, never know. Could just run into a locked door and end my run. But I have a lockpick set, so maybe not. Security is real nice to have, but the downside there is if the room to the right of it doesn't go up on this host, if it doesn't go down as well, then it's unfortunate. But I'm going to do it. I do have a redraw floor plan available to me. The power's turned off, so it makes it a decent option here. Let's change offline mode so that they are... Oh. Okay, first, let's put security level to high, so there's a lot of keycard doors, right? And then offline mode to unlocked. So there's going to be a lot of doors but none of them have power. So theoretically, I would just be able to open them. Hey, random gem. Same. Yeah, same notes that are always there. Alright, here we go. Ugh. I mean, it gives me my ways out. The downside is it's a dark room. I could redraw. Oh boy. I don't like the dark room. I don't like it when it's my only path out. I'm gonna attempt this. Ugh. I hate it, but it's what I have to do. So, I don't like missing rooms, because every room is an opportunity for resources, especially on these lower floors, or whatever we call it, ranks. But I can do the puzzle again. It's always a good time. Alright, well, we know the first one is the one it's on, so 10. Oh, alright, here we got, what, 1 plus 7 plus 3, so that's 11. Let's give that a shot. Beautiful. Alright, we have 12 plus 4 is 16. What is the 11? Is this minus, maybe? So 16 minus 11 is 5. We'll give it a shot. It was minus. Okay, good. 15 minus 13 is 2 times 3. I'm guessing red is times, is 6. Excellent. And here we go. 5 minus 1. Oh, that was minus, right? I think. 5 minus 1 is 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah. Oh. I mean, wonderful. But also... So, the dilemma here is that while I turned the power off... Yeah. The thing is that I don't know. I'm pretty sure my strategy for the power off for security doors I'm pretty sure that's a good strategy, but I'm not positive. However, in order to backtrack through all of this and make it right, I would need to go into the security room, turn all the, well, I wouldn't actually have to change anything there, because it's already set how I want it. But then I would need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to turn the power back on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spaces. And I think I'm going to take the risk and just see if the doors work how I think. And if they don't, I'll just have to backtrack later. Also, we could get hosed right here, so... Don't want to do the maid's chamber. That sucks. Kitchen is going to be what we have to do. Make sure the door is heading out the right way. There's food for sale. I don't need it yet, so I'm not going to get it. But if I ever have to backtrack, I might end up spending some money. But, long story short, bananas 2, club sandwich is 8, chef salad is 5. Not much else in here that I know of. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? The door is locked. I'm done for. Oh, no. What was the name I was going to name this? Sometimes bad decisions pay off, but more likely they don't, or something? I don't know what I'm going to name this, but it's going to be something to that effect. This is what is known as bad decision making and a little bit of bad luck. But like these ones didn't really have. This one had an opportunity for a path up. Corridor, I don't think did. The storeroom, I could have kept going. I think my greed got me. You know, here we are. Let me just make sure there's nothing left here for me to do. Nope. You know, on the positive side, the utility closet, parlor, and mailroom decisions ended up being okay because I did have a passage up. With the exception of I wasn't able to come down here and get these two rooms. Maybe I would have a key at this point if I had. Using the key on the chest ended up being a bad decision because it only gave me car keys and a gem. I thought the lockpick would make up for it. It didn't. Can I try again? Let's just keep trying. What's the point of the lockpick if it's too difficult to pick? No. Well, this might be a shorter video. I guess we could eat a banana. Delicious. Well, that's day 3 in Blueprints. And I hope you all had a fantastic time watching me fail. Have a great day. Call it.